Hello, my name is Juan Santiago, and I'm a 2019-2020 Gardner Fellow. Today I'm going to be talking about my research project that focuses on the security and sustainability of New Jersey agriculture. Agriculture and the food industry is the third largest in the state, and since 2012 it has consistently sold over $1 billion in revenue. Our agricultural products are diverse, and our farms rank in the top 10 nationally for various crops. However, the income of New Jersey farms has continued to decrease since it hit its peak in 2007. Agriculture in New Jersey plays a vital role in its economy and quality of life. However, outside factors like climate change, unstable farming practices, and overpopulation pose a substantial security risk. Research has shown that if left unchecked, climate change will lead to changes in temperature and weather that can seriously affect the global agricultural systems. Because sustainability has its origins in the environmental movement, proponents of sustainable agriculture tend to stress the relationship between agriculture and the surrounding environment. However, there is no clear agreement to what kinds of methods sustainable agriculture should employ. Recently, this debate has seen two kinds of sustainable agriculture compared to one another. The first is ecological agriculture, or agroecology. Agroecologists envision creating a system of agriculture that is self-regulating, resilient, and resource conserving. The second, known as sustainable intensification, calls for an increase in crop yields while reducing the rate of expansion into marginal lands. While there's still considerable disagreement about what sustainable agriculture should entail, the main goal of sustainable agriculture should be to create a system that can produce enough food for the people of a country and keep the lands fertile and productive for generations to come. Therefore, during my research, I concluded that a combination of both agroecology and sustainable intensification should be employed. Effective sustainable agriculture should focus on increasing crop yields, reducing the rate of expansion into marginal lands, self-regulation, resilience against pest and weather changes, and resource conservation. At the same time, effective, sustainable agriculture should always keep in mind to how its design may affect the surrounding environment. If climate change is a problem that affects all nations, then the U.S. should follow the agreements outlined in the Paris Climate Accords. However, the President and his administration decided not to follow this agreement. The foundation of their argument is that the Paris Climate Accords would interfere with the sovereignty of the U.S. and impact its economy. However, it also deals with the issues of time and space. For supporters of the President, the risk of losing their jobs in the next few months to climate change policy, as opposed to the rising cost of food in the next decades, is more immediate. So they'll be more likely to support the President's decisions to withdraw from the agreement because in the short term, the benefits outweigh the long-term results of dealing with climate change. A convincing argument could be made to compare climate change like a progressive degenerative disease where you don't know how much you have to do in order to combat the negative effects, but you should do everything that you can. In my research, there was not enough information to be able to come up with an assessment for how sustainable New Jersey is. New Jersey farmers still pay more than their national counterparts, and while 27% of New Jersey's farmland has been protected, there has been mixed reviews to how effective they have been at giving benefits to people who have worked on farms. For future direction, data related to sustainability will have to come from independent studies. There should be a reasonable assumption that many farms are already using sustainable methods because they help to reduce the costs related to farming. New research projects could focus on how aware farmers in New Jersey are to the resources available to them by the state, and a more extensive research project could evaluate a certain number of farms within the county to see what kinds of sustainable methods they are using. Thank you for your time today. I would just like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Mark G. Robson and Dr. Michael Richards for their guidance throughout this research project, and Professor Lisa Miller and Professor Kyle Morgan, and Dr. Tom Glenn for their continued support. Thank you.